Good day everyone, this is Alvin again from the Philippines and welcome to my top 15 best in evening gown preliminaries at Miss Universe 2023. Welcome. So again, the preliminary happened last night. So if you were able, or if you are watching this now, that only means I have already uploaded my swimsuit preliminary. So if you haven't seen that, please go ahead and check it on my channel too. Now, before I reveal to you my top 15 favorites, there's a lot of beautiful gowns that were showcased at the preliminaries, but to me it's not really about the gown, but it's how you carried the gown, especially with your stage presence. But of course, it really helps a lot if you have a strong delivery and a great evening gown. But it's really a matter of how you execute with the gown. And also, a few reminders as well before I reveal my top 15. Let me just say that when it comes to judging these performances, it is very, very subjective, which means no one has the right answer in this one, because what's perfect to you may be terrible to me, and what's terrible to me and what's perfect to me may be terrible to you. So, you know, that's why we have a lot of judges at the competition or any other competition, especially in a competition based on perspective and subjective judgment, because at the end of the day they may have different choices, but the one who has the favor of the majority wins. So I will be sharing to you my top 15 favorites, and we're here sharing what we think about the performances, and we'll just share whether you agree with my list or not, and if we have the same winner for this category too. So let's begin. My top 15 for evening gown, starting with Bolivia. Stephanie Rivero. Bolivia looked phenomenal in her evening gown. I was truly stunned with how stunning and solid she looked, and I truly appreciate Bolivia for truly giving her effort. And I can say that because I have witnessed her journey since day one, and the way she gave her effort was just commendable. Amazing styling, amazing performance, and although I would love to see her with a little bit improvement when it comes, and a little bit more push when it comes to the delivery and the performance, I still think that she delivered good. I just think that there's still some more room to push. Number 14 goes to Pakistan. Erica Robin. She gave one of the most iconic evening gown look in recent memory. In performance, I agree that she could have done more, but what a vision. I love that she's standing for representation, and that's what she did. I was just in awe and amazement while watching her. Number 13, Australia. Moria Wilson. Australia made a decent choice for the gown, and she looked stunning in it. It kind of reminded me of their previous representatives in 2011 and 2012, but I think her delivery is much more solid and way stronger. Number 12, Cameroon. PrincessYY. In fairness to Cameroon, she brought in so much effort as well with her evening gown preliminaries. I love the gown choice, and although there's so much details in it, I love that it doesn't look costumey in a way. It doesn't look costumey at all, which is amazing. I love the royalty vibes of the dress, and she carried it so damn well, and you can really see in her face that she's very excited to show it off, and she's got the energy and the tickle and the giggles. I love that. I love that she is enjoying her moment when she's on stage. Definitely a look that I remembered after the presentation. Number 11, Colombia. Camila Valelia. It is undeniable that Colombia slayed it once again in terms of beauty, aura, and performance. She knows what she's doing to stand out, and if there's one thing that I didn't like, it's probably the same type of gown that we always see from Colombia. So I am hoping that if ever she goes far in the competition, in the finals, I'm hoping to see colors from her. Number 10, India. Shweta Sharda. I love India's choice of gown because to me, it felt like it was tailored perfectly for her, because she knows how to work with all the elements of the gown, and even the execution that she did was done beautifully. I have seen it from a different angle, and to me it was well done, well executed, and her performance was great, and she looked stunning overall. Number 9, the Dominican Republic. Mariana Downing. This is one of the best looks for Dominican Republic. I know there's a possibility that she would be changing her gown, but this is the kind of gown that I would love to retain and to see from her. It kind of reminded me of Nadia Ferreira's gown, Miss Universe Paraguay in 2021. I'm not sure if it's the same gown, but that's what I saw when I was looking at it. The flowy dress that she wore was so suited for her, along with her overall styling, and she came out with so much elegance and class, and to me that was a top-notch performance, no doubt about that. Number 8, Philippines. Michelle D. It was pure class and elegance. What made her stand out for me is that her performance has her own signature and wasn't a repetition of the executions that we've seen many times. The deep green gown was also incredibly done, and the meaning behind the choice of color was commendable. The cut of the gown was unique, and she stood out there with her incredible stage presence. Number 7, United States. Noelia Voit. Her performance was incredible in my opinion. Love the color of the gown, and her every move on stage was so calculated and was executed so perfectly and smoothly. Her aura and presence was also commanding, and it cannot be denied that what she did was impeccable. Her major strength is delivering solid and clean performances. Number 6, Mexico. Melissa Flores. I liked Mexico's performance more at this round than it was on the swimsuit. Although I think her gown choice was kind of safe, I still love how she carried it so beautifully. I love the calmness and confidence in her face at the same time. Her walk was really good, and her face radiates. She has a much stronger aura and a more confident execution at this round. So hopefully she could be able to work on that, improve it, because I wanted to see the Mexico that I love during the national competition, but on an international level, because I have so much love for Mexico, but I felt like she didn't met my expectation at the preliminaries. So hopefully she will improve on the finals, because I'm sure she will make it. Number 5, Puerto Rico. Carla Gutierrez. I was actually surprised with Puerto Rico's gown choices because it was unexpected that she'll go for champagne, but she delivered a very solid and strong performance. Her walk was one of the strongest, and she just looked phenomenal. Number 4, Thailand. Antonia Porel. I love Antonia so much at this round. She already looked like she's walking at the finale of Miss Universe stage. The gown choice was also a surprising choice, but it was surprisingly satisfying for me, and her execution was perfection. I also love the way she looked, because not only that she looked beautiful, but she looked so well styled and well polished. Number 3, Nicaragua. Shanice Palacios. What a beautiful choice of gown. Blue has always been her color, and I love how the gown was designed for her, because it didn't only fit her perfectly and showcase her figure, but she looked absolutely dazzling in it, and she carried it with so much class and sophistication. It was an effortless shot for a perfect performance, and she did it. Number 2, South Africa. Bion Gender. She wowed me and left me speechless. South Africa didn't hold back, and Bion delivered an incredible performance, wearing one of the best dress of the night. South Africa always managed to make everyone remember them, and that's what Bion did. And memorable and top-notch performance and look without any hint of doubt. But to me, my winner for the evening gown category goes to Venezuela. Diana Silva. I love that Venezuela once again went for fabulous, expensive looking, and over-the-top gown selection. Kind of reminded me of the risk that Amanda Dudamel took last year, and I'm glad that Diana Silva took the risk as well. She looked phenomenal in it, and she just stood out for me easily. I love the gown itself because it was already strong on its own, and Diana has a very strong performance and a very good caliber as well when it comes to performance. So I believe the strong gown choice along with Diana's performance and caliber made an incredible fusion, creating a wonderful and out of this world performance. And to me, that was just so good. And although she was one of the last to perform, I immediately told myself and knew that she's going to be very, very high on my list, and she's here at number 1 in my winner for the evening gown preliminaries. So that's it. These are my choices for the evening gown preliminaries of Miss Universe 2023. So I'm looking forward to know your thoughts, whether you agree with my list or not. So don't forget to leave your comments below. Don't forget to give a thumbs up and share the video as well. And most importantly, don't forget to subscribe because you'll be seeing more of these videos in the future. For now, thank you very much and have a wonderful day from the Philippines.